Hi guys, it's Ruthie with the Popple Backyard Farm. I'd like to talk to you about collections. And I'm actually going to be doing a bunch of videos on some of my collections so that we can all discuss them and help each other. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, so I just sorted through some of my many pens, pencils, markers. I had these old containers here and I just separated the pencils from the pens and the markers and colored pencils and stuff the best I could. And then over here is just the grizzle. Now I remember my dad was an engineer, and if you know anything about engineers, their whole life is organized. They're super organized. I remember all of our spices and everything that we had in our home growing up, everything was organized. So, my goal is to organize all of my collections and to get rid of things that are not necessary. Now, with that, I want to talk about your collections and about getting rid of things. Everybody's into this. Let's get rid of everything, and there's a place for that. And there's also a place to store up stuff, but there's also a place to get rid of stuff. So, my advice is keep what you think you're going to use so you don't have to rebuy it, which is foolish because it's like money in the bank. But don't keep so much that it's cumbersome, it's a burden to your family. If you know somebody that could use it, by all means, share it. What we do at our house is because of how we live, and it's a busy road, and a lot of people in our area do this. We just put a big box to the road and say free, and people within usually a few hours will take everything. And it's really nice because then I don't have to load everything in the car and donate it. And there's a lot of people here that could use the things, and they were happy to take it, and we are happy to give it to them. And so I'm not sure how your area is, but anything you don't want, I would definitely get rid of. But things that you think you're going to use, don't be foolish and get rid of everything, and then you have to go out and rebuy it. Okay, now my collections. I think looks kind of junky, okay? But I have a lot of things to sort. And I can't afford to go out and buy tons and tons and tons of containers and things like this. So my sister taught me this years ago. Like if somebody gives me, like years ago, say they gave me a bag of something, if it's better than what I have, keep the nicer things and get rid of the other stuff. So for right now, I might have to use these, but if I have old containers that I'm sorting through and say I find a candle holder that looks better than this, put the pencils in that. And eventually, if you keep upgrading, after a while, everything will look really, really nice. Like, I mean, I could have all these in gold containers or things. I don't have to go out and buy it all right now. Just as, first steps first, sort through everything you have. And then even while you're sorting, you may find things that you can put things in. So just get your things sorted and keep what you want and get rid of the excess. And you probably have lots and lots of collections. I have collections. People give me things, and I bought things, and I used to be a sweepstaker, and I used to do product reviews, so I have all kinds of stuff. And if I have it for a while and I'm not going to use it, I don't care if it costs $1 million, get rid of it because I don't want to be a storage, but I also don't want to get rid of things and then have to rebuy. So you've got to find that balance. And so that's where I'm at. So for right now, this is what this stuff is going to go in until I sort some more and find better containers. And this is what happens when you get into your 50s and 60s if you haven't already done it, and you'll find yourself doing this several times in your life actually because you just keep accumulating stuff. And so you just want to keep upgrading, and then like I said, if you get things that you don't want, I mean, it's always good to give as much as you can because the liberal soul will be made fat. But on the other side, you don't want to be giving away all your groceries and all your kids' clothes, and you're expecting another baby, and then you got to start all over again. And you got to use common sense in the adventure. So, below in the comments, um, give me your ideas on ways that you've sorted your pens and pencils. Talk about some of your collections. If you want to do a video like this and start videoing some of your collections, I would love to see them. Um, I try to watch all of your videos. Sometimes I comment, sometimes I don't, but I love watching your videos. So, if you have collections, start sharing them, whether they're organized or not, or if you just did them. And it's a great time. The weather's getting cooler up here in upstate New York, to just go through everything and then get everything looking really fresh and nice. And then you only have things that you really need in your house. So, anyway, like, subscribe, and remember, big or small, YouTube could be a backyard farm. God bless.